Hey, all my brothers, all my sisters, all my kings and queens. It's your boy Mjiduzi. I'm coming back to y'all with another video, baby. Today is Wednesday, the 4th of March 2026. The time is currently about almost 5:45. My watch is 5 minutes ahead, you dig? As you can see by the topic, something is wrong with you if you chase a woman. you know, to get right into it, baby, we have to look at reality. Guys, something is truly wrong with you if you chase. Now, chasing and pursuing a woman are two different realities, and based on my own definition, I just want to clarify, right? So, in pursuing a woman, I believe in approaching women. I believe in shooting a shot. So, if done right, you approach a woman, she's interested in you, she's open towards your approach, you get her number, her Instagram, whatever. But in your guys' conversation, she's texting back, she's making the effort, and you also are making the effort. So it's a thing of, yes, you are not fully, I'm saying, like a crazy thing I've heard of, brothers, first date, helicopter ride. It's like, you can do that, not shaming you, but like, you have to just make sure reciprocation is in the picture. She is giving to you back, right? She is texting you. Maybe she won't start all the conversations, but she is starting conversations. Like, she likes you. Like, I can't stress this enough. But when we look at chasing, the reality is she doesn't like you. You know that, but you continue putting pressure. And what I've seen is women get to a point where it's like, you know what, this guy, he's been after me for so long. Let me just give him a chance. Let me take this attention and value. But chasing, right, in its definition, there is something wrong with you if you chase a woman. So, I want to start it here. I saw a short from FitX Fearless, and this was quite some time back, but he was saying, guys, if we look at it properly, if you chase a woman, you are literally begging to spend money on her. And that is the reality of the matter. You are begging a woman to spend money on her. How stupid is it? How stupid does that sound, right? Now, I won't be ignorant. The reality is we chase women who are hot, right? We chase women who we want to sleep with. Women who it would be an accomplishment sleeping with them. That's why we chase. Because they are not showing us effort. So it's like, okay, I want to sleep with this woman. I want this woman. That's why we chase. Every brother has it in him, right? I feel like it's only through self-respect, only through experience where you learn, okay, chasing her doesn't make sense and I'm only disrespecting myself. But every brother has it in him to chase. Let me not shame you on that. But you chasing her, there's something wrong with you. Because what I've often seen is women make it blatantly clear if they're not interested in you. And for you to keep chasing, texting this woman, sending her money, doing for her, and she's doing nothing back, you're clearly disrespecting yourself to get this woman into your life or to even sleep with her. And that's one thing she sees, that this guy, he's not worthy. He's not a respectable brother because you are chasing. And chasing, it starts so small, man. But like, there is something clearly wrong with you if you're chasing. You know, one of the things for me, one of the things I discovered, right, is like, I remember, and this was with this certain girl. You know, I asked her, let's go out, and she was giving me a run around. Then it finally clicked. It was like, oh, okay. It's not so easy to get women on a date, right? That's where, or this is why brothers chase. It's not a thing of, you know, I always thought, even in my head, that they'll come even if it's for the free food. But women will put up so much resistance that sometimes they don't even want to go on that date with you. So it's you chasing, right, to get that date. That shows that, no, something is wrong with me. Because the reality we have to open our eyes to as brothers is, she doesn't like you, gang. She doesn't like you, gang. And it is what it is, you know. And that's just the game, right? The game, don't hate the player, learn the game, right? So the game is basically, some women will like you, some won't. And if you have a lot of knowledge, there's basically nothing you can do to change that. Even a girl you're chasing, yes, you can give her money. Yes, you can, you know what I'm saying, put all this effort. Yes, you can start all the conversations. She's not starting anything. But like, truly, she doesn't like you, gang. She'll never like you. She'll use you. You feel me? Maybe you might accomplish sleeping with her, but it's like, she doesn't like you, gang. And that's fundamental. She has to like you. So that's why there's something wrong with you, because you just have to accept reality, what it is, for what it is. You feel me? She doesn't like me. Even with me, there's plenty girls that just don't like me, right? I believe I'm a handsome brother, and hey, there's nothing I can do, dog. And this is what I've seen, is like, whether via your money, whatever it is, she just doesn't like you, gang. And you have to accept that responsibility. Not the responsibility, that reality. So, you know, it boils down to the smallest of things. You know, today I was sitting close to work, right? After I had knocked off, I borrowed a nail clipper, right, from another girl who works around me. And I went to a spot where I was sitting cutting my nails, because I wasn't going to leave with her nail clipper. So I wanted to use it and give it back before I dip. There's another girl who works around where I work, and she had went and bought something from the shops, right? And I'm in the middle. Let's say, yeah, she went to buy something from the shops are here. I'm in the middle, and then her work is this side. So for obviously, after buying something, or it was food, right? So she had to pass me to eventually go to where she works. And with this girl, I don't find her attractive. I won't even lie. She's okay. Don't get me wrong. Maybe she's a good 6. She's got a little bit of body, but not in a nice way, not in an attractive way. But she's not ugly, and that's the reality with women. It's like, I'd consider her a 6, a 6.5, and that's good enough to have an ego, right? So, with her passing me, I looked at her to see if, you know, like, the reality is most of these women don't greet. But I looked at her to see if she was even gonna just look at me for me to greet her. And she didn't even look at me. She basically mised me, right? Looked another direction acted like she didn't see me. And when I compare myself to her, I'm better looking than her. I've got more value. Yes, it can be a psychological game where she's acting like she doesn't see me. So if I eventually approach, she has the upper hand. But the reality of it is she's not that interested in me for whatever reason it is. And for me, like, because I was sitting down, right? If I had stood up and tried to talk to her and she kept walking and I walked with her, and this is what brothers do. I walked with her. I was like, hey, let me get your number. You look good. Even if she eventually gave me her number, I was going to be chasing her for every minute of her, for just to spend time with her. And eventually she's going to convert that and make me spend money before I have access to her. So that's chasing. It's just the little things. It's like, because she didn't even look at me, for me to have still greeted her on some hey, even though she wasn't looking my direction, I'm chasing. You dig what I'm saying? Now for me to stand up and chase after her, I'm doing the most now. But yeah, it's the little things. It's like, I want to talk about messages, then another experience, right? But when it comes to texting, I'm recently on Snapchat, and there's a lot of girls who, Snapchat is just weird, but I add them as friends and they add me back. And I'll send a message, they'll respond, I send a message back, they just stop replying, right? And with Snapchat, the chat automatically clears, or it might be my settings. It clears after 24 hours. So I've learned to not double text women. But the reality is, for me to double text them, I'm chasing. It's like, if she doesn't want to reply, yes, maybe I have said the wrong thing. Because with women, if you up on game, what matters most is what you say, because that determines your value, right? But like, for me to double text them, I'm chasing. It's like, yes, maybe you might have to double text some women, depending on their value, depending on playing the game. It's like, some women, you can text, maybe she doesn't reply, you give it a week, you double text, you might end up still smashing her. But for the most part, it's like, for me to even double text, I'm chasing. And there's something wrong with me, because it's clear as day that she saw, and on Snapchat it shows, right, that open, that she read my message. But like, on any platform, all the messages I've sent to women and they haven't responded, it's clear to me that they saw my message, because we all have our phones on us, especially women, right? And they just felt like, Duduzi 16, or he ain't the one, you feel me? So they didn't respond. So for me to chase, to double text her, what am I doing, gang? What am I doing, gang? It's like, I'm only disrespecting myself. She doesn't want me. So I think this is where brothers go wrong. It's like, yes, you can double text her, but like, now she's only in a position to use you. So there's something wrong with you, gang. It's like, you low value, gang. The situation I wanted to talk about, before I talk about that situation, on Instagram, if you simply follow a girl and she doesn't follow you back, then you get to texting her. You're chasing now. Like, for me, there's a lot of girls I follow that don't follow me back. But I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? They don't feel me, you know what I'm saying? But for me to still text them, to still want to take them out, I'm chasing them now. And yes, the reality is, if you don't want to chase certain girls, you won't have access to them, right? You might end up having to settle for less attractive women than them. But self-respect is something that you have to keep regardless of the woman. And what I found, right, and this is something I've known to be true, and it's something which helps me a lot. Let's say there are 10 girls who are 10 out of 10, right? Who you find attractive, 10 out of 10. What I've found is, let's say even 8 of them, you text them, you follow them, they don't look your way, they don't find you attractive. Even if it's just one, right? Let's say 1 or 2, since I said 8 of them don't find you attractive. There's gonna be one girl that's a 10 out of 10 that likes you. Guaranteed. Now, it's just a numbers game, right? And shout out to Game God Goldie. One of the things he said was, you're just simply not putting in that work. I bet you if you talk to 100 women a day, you'll find, even if it's one woman that likes you. And obviously, because you are talking to the woman, you are talking to all the women you find attractive. So, even if it's one woman you find, and let's say you talk to 100 women a day, that's 700 women in a week. Let's just say 7 out of all those girls like you. Look, it's 7 women you find attractive that like you. So one thing I've seen is, yes, there'll be certain girls you find attractive that don't like you back. But if you run up the numbers, you find that a hot girl, your type, does like you back. It's a poor mentality and way of thinking to be like, oh, this girl doesn't like me, I have to chase her. It's like, okay, she doesn't like you, put her to the side, but there's gonna be that 10 out of 10 that likes you. And for me, it's a thing of, because I believe I'm attractive, right? What I've seen is, there's a lot of average girls who maybe don't text back. I won't say average, but like a lot of girls who I find, okay, she's nice, maybe she's an 8. She doesn't text back. Like even with the woman today, the story I'm telling you about, that she didn't even look my way, right? I'd consider her 6.5 or 6. As time goes, I find 10s that are interested in me. Then, I always get to thinking that it's like, if I was dumb enough to think that I have to chase this 6, like, where would I be? Like, how would I feel of myself? How would I feel? I would be disgusted that I'm chasing this 6 when this 10 out of 10 wants me. It's like, it's a numbers thing. And that's why if you do chase, something's wrong with you, gang. Because you find that there's a 10 out of 10 that will like you, that will cater to you. But here you are chasing an 8. Here you are chasing a 6. And, once you go through that, it's like you can never chase again. I can never chase again. As soon as a woman stops responding, that's basically it. We'll never talk again. As soon as a woman puts up resistance, and this is another gem from Casey Zander. He was saying, women that like you don't put up resistance. They won't text you back hours later. They won't, flake. They won't demand things of you. As soon as she does that, you're out the door, because you know that, okay, this woman doesn't like me. She wants me to chase her. I'm not gonna chase her. And you have to live with that reality. To get into this other story, I've told this story multiple times on other videos, but there was another girl around where I work. She was okay, right? Like, she's older than me, way older. She's okay, but like, I understood that she found me attractive. I find her attractive, right? Somewhat attractive. And what had happened is, I was like, okay, this girl, she finds me attractive. So let me see if I can take it to the next level, obviously, which is, if I could, probably would have slept with her, right? Or just would have wanted that validation that, okay, I can sleep with her, right? Which I probably could have, right? But she put she wanted me to, she put a hoop up. So the story goes, I was like to her, one of the days I saw her, I was like, let me take you out sometime, or let's go out. And she was like, okay, if you first, she's like, you ungixwayela or some, I don't know what it means in English, but basically you playing with me, or you trying to play with me. But basically she's like, okay, bring lunch to my work, then I'll see if we can go out. So, and for me that hoop was like, first I must buy you lunch, and only then are you gonna decide that, okay, I'm good enough to go out with you. And basically how I saw it, she put a compliance test, right? Like, okay, is he gonna do this? Am I gonna make a boyfriend out of him? Is it gonna be easy to extract resources out of him? But because I wasn't so desperate for her, I didn't want to sleep with her that, I won't say that bad, but like, I truly didn't want to sleep with her. Yes, I would have been grateful for the opportunity, but like, I really didn't want it like that. Like, so it's like when she said that, I was just like, nah, like, and we've never spoken to this day. It's like, because I just don't feel like I should chase you to that extent, honestly. It's like, I'm not gonna buy you lunch just to take you out. F that, you know. And also with her, it's like, if I rate her, right, a 7 is doing her good, you know. Like, she's not even an 8, honestly. So it's like, what am I doing chasing after her? There has to be something wrong with me. And you know, recently, with all these girls, you know, that I want to text a lot of girls. I want a lot of options, right? I want a lot of girls that I have access to. All these girls that ghost me, like after maybe I text them, they don't text back. I always ask myself, should I really text, double text? But I'm like, you know, I just feel so high of myself. I'm like, yo, I'm clearly disrespecting myself to double text her. It's like, there's something wrong with me if I were to actually double text her, because she's clearly shown that I don't want to communicate with you. She's putting up this resistance. And for me to go on chasing her, there's something wrong with you, gang. That's the whole crux of the message. It's like, and one of the things I've seen is like, with all the girls that want you to chase after them, they just simply don't like you. It comes down to that. It's like, they don't like you. And because I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where there's a girl, right, who she's expressed that she likes me, that she wants me, right? She talked about she saw herself being with me. And you know, because I've started playing the game, you know what I'm saying? Don't hate the player. The reality is, I look at her and yes, she's doing for me. Yes, she's giving to me. She's catering to me. She's nice to me. Physically, I don't find her attractive. Now, I understand the game to like who likes you. That's one of the things you should put up there, like who likes you. So, in me liking who likes me, I'm not gonna totally dismiss her on some, okay, I don't find you physically attractive. You never have a chance with me. No, I'm not that dumb. I will show you attention. I will reward you, right, for being kind to me, for giving to me. But like, we're friends. Like, I friend zoned her, and you know, she's kind of in a position where she's chasing after me. But the only reason she's chasing is because I don't want her. Like, I would have been wifed her up already if I wanted her. And the reality is, I don't want her. And there's another girl, funny enough, who works, basically one of her colleagues, right, works where she works. And she's nice now. And she was giving me attention, but I also saw today she was giving another brother attention, which I don't blame, right? The brother, he's got a couple good things to him, no homo. And also she's attractive, so a lot of guys want her. But like basically I saw her giving attention to another guy. But yeah, it's like, if she shows me attention, if she likes me, she goes out her way, I don't mind dating her and not that girl who I'm friends with. Because it's the game. It's like, I never really liked you like that. And yes, you did all these things for me. Don't get me wrong. I'm appreciative. But I didn't really want you. And that's the crux of this whole thing. It's like, that's what happens when you chase. Yes, there's many girls I would have chased. But even after getting them, there's a guy who can come in, swoop her like it's nothing. Or even worse off, he just sleeps with her. I'm the boyfriend, the Chad, you know what I'm saying, the Tyrone, as they say. He comes, he smashes, he's out the picture. I'm the one left there now, having to, still be in a relationship with this woman who clearly doesn't like me, who's cheated on me. It's just, you're only hurting yourself, gang, and you're only showing that you don't like yourself, right? There's plenty of men with women they had to chase. And it's such a sad thing to see, because you just see that they're clearly disrespecting themselves. It's like, what I see is a lot of the men that are in this dynamic where the woman is like the head of the household. She or he answers to her. It happened because he chased her, right? But there's also another reality where the woman loves her man, she caters to her man. That happens where the woman sees the man as the prize. So it's just, I feel like it's just two boats, right? It's either you chase her, you see her as the prize, you finally get her, you do, and you have been doing everything to keep her, or she sees you as the prize and she's chasing you. But like, firstly, it's way better for a woman to chase you. And when we just actually sit back and look at it, the brother has low self-esteem, you feel me, who chases her. Because it's like, majority of these women are disrespectful. I'm coming now. That's my niece I'm talking to. But like, if we just sit back and really look at it, it's like, majority of these women are disrespectful. Majority of them have an ego. It's like, not only with this woman I'm telling you about, that's a 6 that wouldn't even look at me. Most of these women think they fly and they're average. So for you to chase a woman, right, who really isn't worth it, you feel me? Like, one of the things I've seen, right, personally, is once you surround yourself with a lot of hot women, or you're able to get into the presence, it's like this mystery, this, I don't know, like this larger than life perception of them disappears. It's like, it's one thing to, like, for me as an example, like, okay, I believe I'm attractive. It's one thing for a girl to find me attractive, but then it's another thing for her to spend time with me, then see that, okay, Duduzi, yes, I feel like I'm above average. I'm an exceptional, a legendary figure. But like, at the end of the day, I'm just another human being, right? So also with these women, it's like, yes, they're attractive. Bodies are nice. Face. Sometimes it's like, yo, she's drop dead gorgeous. But once you in her presence, you spend time with her, it's just like, man, this woman ain't worth you know what I'm saying? It's like, they're pretty average. A lot of these women are, I won't say dumb, right? But like, it's just so like, I don't know, not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you don't see the hype. And this is what I understand. This is how guys are able to get baddies on baddies. Because like once you actually approach a hot woman, you get to know her. It's like your attraction, your interest starts fading, right? Especially after you sleep with her. And this is what women complain about. But it's like you approach a woman, you get to know her. You're like, man, this girl ain't worth much. But now you have a different angle. Everyone glorifies her. Everyone's like, I'll do anything for you. I'll take you here and here. But she wants you because you see the real situation that, man, this woman ain't worth much. I've got more value than her. She's gorgeous, yes, but like she's average. You know what I'm saying? It's like all this hype dies down, and this is one thing I'm grateful to have seen, right? It's like I've been around so many hot women that I just start to see the insecurities in women, the reality that they're just normal people. It's like women, if you let them, they'll demand so much of you. But like if you're able to break this fakeness, this whole bubble that they try and make themselves like they're this high value, you understand that they ain't worth much, right? And in a good way, don't get me wrong. They ain't worth much. Women were created for the man, not man for the woman. So, and also another thing is like, they think of us, I really truly believe, more because they were created for us, right? They try to play all these games. I don't need men. I don't want male attention. But hence the sex. But yet they post the sexy pictures. All these things to cater for men, right? You know, also my niece, one of the things I don't like is there's a... I'm going to call him Henry, right? There's another baby boy around her age. My niece is like 3. So let's say Henry is also 3. Everything she does, where's Henry? Where's Henry? I'm like, she clearly has like this crush on Henry. And it's like, but it just shows me that's the reality. Like for most women, their life is centered around a man, even though they try and make it not. And this is just the natural way of things. I feel like this is how God wanted to. But because this world has taken such a spin, because now there's OnlyFans, men are willing to lay down their lives for a woman who ain't worth much. You know, there's all this confusion, but like, there's truly something wrong with you if you chase a woman. Don't get me wrong, it's gonna be hard, right? There's plenty of women who I've personally made the decision not to chase, not to follow. But these women are gorgeous, and part of me wants them to like me, but reality is they don't. So it's only stupid of me to try chase them, right? So yeah, it's like you have to look at yourself if you're honestly chasing a woman. And the reality is, okay, maybe the sex, right? Because as us men, the reality is we do it for the sex, right? We want to sleep with women. But like, I don't know how brothers don't see through the BS that women ain't worth much. It's like the makeup is like, I don't know. I just don't find women to be this prize, you know. Always saying the woman is the prize. I'm like, what does she bring, you know, to the table? You know, women are so stupid for this, right? They always talk about, or specifically, I recently saw a video. This one girl was talking on some, you know, if you're not spending money on women, it's just clear that you don't understand the value of the divine feminine, the femininity. If you're asking women, what are you bringing to the table? It's just clear you don't like women. You don't understand and appreciate them. Women are the prize. I'm just like, miss me with that BS, man. It's like, y'all ain't the prize. It's like, yes, it would, even now, part of me is going for hot women. Not only because I'm attracted to hot women, but I know the right hot woman can be a trophy. Like, oh, you got her. He has some game to him. Yeah, women aren't the prize. How can they be? Like, what do they bring? The divine feminine. Like, what the hell is that, guy? It's like femininity. It's like you can truly go without all these things. Yes, as a man, we want sex, so when I have to deal with women, right? It's a bodily, biological craving to want to sleep with a woman. But if you really just look past all this BS women talk about, if we look past this BS of women talking about how they're the prize, you really see women ain't worth much, right? Along with their behaviors. I let no. I'm sorry, I had to. You feel me? Kuza the knees, but like, if we really look past it, these women ain't worth much. And also, you just see the realities. Women, they quick to sleep with a guy. They want certain guys not to pay for anything whilst you must take care of everything for them. It's just like, if you're not up on game, man, and you're stupid enough to chase a woman, I truly believe you get what you deserve. But like, also at the same time, we all had to, or I had to be red pilled. You probably also gonna have to go through it to realize, man, these women really ain't worth much. But yeah, this is not a hate speech, you feel me? But like, there's really something wrong with you, and you're truly stupid if you're chasing after a woman. Like, who likes you? It's your boy Mduduzi. Peace.